do. Dooby doo doo. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for March 2020. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah. So, this is going to be a general reading, yeah, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, keep in mind that time is an illusion and energies are fluid. So just because this is dated for March of 2020, it doesn't absolutely have to resonate for you at that time, yeah. Whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates for you, then that's the message for you in the moment. So welcome to this new format that I'm doing for the channel so far. So other than the fact that I'm going live for these readings, for these monthly readings, I'm going live a lot more in general, but I've changed my reading format. Hey guys, welcome. I've changed my reading format and I'm going more from an oracle base, and then I will be using the tarot to start really clarifying things more. And yeah, and then also in this session, this is going to be a two-part session. So we're going to look at the general energies for you, Cancer, and then like general overall messages, and then we're going to look into love specifically. Yes? Okie dokie. Hello, everyone that is in the chat. Thank you so much for being here with us to do this live. Yeah. All right, Cancer. So why don't we just get into it? Yeah. Here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for all Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for the month of March 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, Cancer. I'm going to give this a few shuffles, and then we're going to get into your storyline, yeah, for your general energies. So, hi, Teresa. Oh my God, how are you? It's so good to see you. I hope you're well. So, for my Cancers, let's look at your general overall energies for the month right now, and what are your general messages? What's going on in your storyline? Yeah. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. One last shuffle here, and then we'll see what we've got for you. So what's in the Cancerian storyline right now? Door to Spirit. That's interesting because this came out in the beginning. And anxiety. Okay, hold on. Let's get a little bit more here. Okay. I'm going to get one more card for my Cancerians. There we go. Goddess of the Moon. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so it's interesting, Cancer, because I'm not really doing pre-shuffles anymore. At least not with this round, because this is a new way. This is a new method for me to do this. But two of the cards that have come out here came out in cards that kept coming out in the pre-shuffle when I was like in between, because I just did the Gemini reading, and so now I'm doing Cancer, right? So it's interesting. You have Door to Spirit. You also have card number 40, which is 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. And actually what was coming out with this in the beginning, like before I actually started doing this stream, it was coming out with a thinking woman. I think you guys are overthinking a situation with a potential lover, man holding her heart, or Cancer, you could be this man or masculine energy that's holding a heart. You do have the Magician and the Mirror in reverse. And I feel like with Door to Spirit and anxiety here, it's like you're in some sort of anxious space because some of your manifestations aren't coming into fruition. I get this energy that you feel like, or maybe either this is you as a masculine or a man, or this is you as a feminine, whether it's man or woman, that's trying to manifest a loving relationship with a man or a masculine. But you feel like your manifestation abilities are, we'll say, shot to shit somehow. Like you don't know how to manifest anymore. Like you couldn't you like, I'm also getting an energy of like, I mean, I just heard I couldn't have possibly manifested this myself. Like, what did I do to deserve this? Door to Spirit is here saying to you, especially Archangel Metatron is saying to you here, we're here to help you. You don't have to do this alone, Cancer. Allow us to take your anxieties away from you. Okay, allow us to help you with this. Then you have Goddess of the Moon. I don't have the book. I kind of want to read that. Give me a second, because I want to read what that message is for you, Cancer, from Goddess of the Moon. So hold on just a second. Let me get the book out. Hi, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you're enjoying the session, please don't hesitate to smash that like button for me. Yeah. Okay, so card number 52, Goddess of the Moon. Now, already, first of all, the moon rules Cancer. Okay, so I really feel like you have got to, what I feel like this is saying here intuitively is you have got to focus on, I'm hearing healing your feminine power somehow. The feminine here would represent the attraction, the receptivity, right? And I just really, I really get this energy from this, Cancer, that you really just need to believe in yourself more. You got to remember who you are as a powerful being, as a receptive force. Believe in yourself, Cancer, because there's nothing to fear here. You haven't manifested anything wrong with this Magician and the Mirror. And for some of you, I'm getting that this is in reverse because you need to look at the manifestations that are in front of you in a different way. From a more beneficial point of view is what I just heard. Now, that might be easier said than done. You might be in the middle of a really tricky situation. Okay, I get that. But at the same time, there's always a reason for it. And with Door to Spirit here, I really feel like Spirit is coming through and trying to offer you a solution, trying to offer you a way, even trying to offer you a portal towards manifesting this man holding a heart situation here, whatever that would be for you. For some of you, I do feel like this is an individual that is in your life right now. And you're kind of like, you're having anxiety over it, blah, blah, blah. You don't know what to do about it. And yet Spirit is kind of here trying to encourage you and remind you to ask for help, to open this door to Spirit, because there is a door to the spiritual aspects and whatnot, whatever, and everything that Spirit has to offer you in assistance that is open to you right now. You may not necessarily see it, though, Cancer, with all of this anxiety. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, I do want to read Goddess of the Moon really quick. Give me a second here. Intuition, go within. This card shows an internal spirit holding the bright, reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are outstretched upward, receiving the light of the moon and the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. I'm not. Yeah, that wasn't the whole definition, but okay. So also then, what I'm also now starting to see with Magician and the Mirror here, you're feeling blocked. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling anxious. And again, what I'm getting with Door to Spirit is here. Spirit is here trying to help you. It's like ask for help. You don't have to do this all on your own. What's the impact on Cancer rising? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Teresa. Cancer rising is, if you're rising, I believe your rising is Cancer. I don't remember, but if something is your rising sign, then that reading has the greatest potential to resonate with you. But again, this is a general message. This is for whomever he needs to hear it. So take it as it resonates. Okay, how do we want to move forward here with this? I want to look at Magician in the Mirror. And actually, I'm going to get some tarot here for this for you. I want to see what this Magician and the Mirror in reverse is. And then we'll look at Man Holding a Heart. Welcome, guys. Thank you for being here with us during this live stream. Magician and the Mirror. One more shuffle, and then I want to look at that. Let's define this a little bit more. So, what is Magician and the Mirror here for you, Cancer? Queen of Cups. Well, there you are. Your emotions are getting the better of you here, Cancer. And the Magician. It's enough. We'll stop there. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. And then there's the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So look, the real message here for you, Cancer, is the fact that between Goddess of the Moon, which talks about intuition, the Queen of Cups, which is your energy, Cancerian energy, okay, but also it's very intuitive, very psychic, very I wanted to say codependent. Ooh. Well, that's the Queen of Cups when she's negatively aspected, but psychic and intuitive. And then you have the High Priestess here, which is the epitome of psychic ability and psychic intuition, right? The universe is saying to you, you've got to get your emotions in check because it's throwing you off with this Nine of Swords here. All right, but also you need to trust your intuition, and you need to trust the guidance that is coming through for you from the higher self, from your higher self, from spirit, from God, source, creator. And also you need to ask for help if you're not already doing so. I feel like some of you are sitting here trying to manifest something or trying to get something off the ground all by yourself, feeling like you have to do it by yourself, when spirit is right here saying there is a door open for you to get the assistance that you need in terms of this. And then you have the Magician here on top of that. I just get this strong sense that some of you feel like you have to do this by yourself, but you don't. Oh, thank you, Gio. I love this color. It's one of my favorites. All right, so I want to look at Man Holding a Heart now. What is Man Holding a Heart for Cancer? What is Man Holding a Heart for Cancer? Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, and the Sun. Yeah, so Cancer, for some of you, I mean, we're going to get into love in a few minutes here, but now this is either you, Cancer, as a man or a masculine energy, or you are looking to manifest someone into your life that would be this loving, compassionate, masculine energy or male individual. It's happening. Knight of Pentacles, but it's happening slowly. You've got to be in this for the long haul, Cancer. Ten of Pentacles. This is not an overnight success. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. And quite frankly, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen with the snap of a finger. And quite frankly, if it's something that you really want to last, then you don't want it to happen overnight. You don't want it to happen just like that. It's going to take time. You want to build towards it. But you have this Two of Swords here. So just like the Gemini reading, some of you might be Cancer, Gemini cuspers, but there is a refusal to see what's right in front of you, because it may not necessarily be the ultimate goal that you have, ultimate destination that you want. At the bottom of the deck, though, is the Sun. All right, so that's a good thing. Positivity, success, happiness, joy, fulfillment. It's all coming to you. What's this Two of Swords then for Cancer, please, Spirit? What is this Two of Swords for Cancer? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so in essence, then maybe there isn't so much indecision as it is you just can't see it developing. You don't know what's going on physically. You can't see anything developing physically, but Spirit is saying that is exactly why you really need to trust or rely on your intuition here. Because your intuition is giving you the guidance that you need, that you want. But you are sabotaging yourself, Cancer. Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. And that's clarifying this Two of Swords energy here, okay? So there is an energy of disbelief. Not gonna lie, with this Two of Swords. Just because you can't see it happening in the physical doesn't mean it's coming. You have to believe it before you can see it. And this is still exactly what I said in the Gemini reading. So you might want to go watch that. Or maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, or you have Gemini in your chart, or you're a Cancer Gemini cusper. And I know there was someone that asked if I could do cusp readings. I'm thinking about that. If you guys would really think you would benefit from having some sort of cusp-like spread, or like something geared towards the cuspers, let me know, and I'll see if I can work something out for you. Okay, Deep Soul Tarot. Well, thank you for checking in so far, yeah? Okay, so the next thing that I want to look at is Door to Spirit. Why is Door to Spirit here for my Cancerians? I'm hearing Spirit is saying, we're trying to help you. Okay, Cancer. So for some of you, y'all need to take a leap of faith. But your anxiety, because the Fool came out and it fell on anxiety, your anxiety is stopping you, and you are actively missing an opportunity here. Let's look at this. Yeah. Yeah. You got to put in the work, Cancer. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. Some of you are trying to rush this situation somehow. Let's look deeper into this Four of Cups. Can you tell us, why is this Four of Cups here for my Cancerians? Yes! Oh my god, okay. Overall energy is the Ten of Wands. And I feel like this Ten of Wands is worry and anxiety. You are carrying too much, Cancer. You got all these thoughts, all these emotions, all these feelings that are burdening you, that are probably slowing you down, to be honest. But with this, I'm looking at this Four of Cups here, and I was like, wait, why is this Four of Cups here for Cancer? Temperance, which is patience. Nine of Cups, which is your satisfaction, your wish fulfillment. And the Eight of Pentacles, again. Gotta do the work. You gotta be in this for the long haul, Cancer. You can't rush this situation. You can't. There's no reason to rush it anyway. And actually, to be quite honest with you, Cancer, the more that you try to rush this, now I get it, you're a cardinal sign, you like to move, you like to be go, go, go. Okay, I get it. But the more you try and rush this, whatever this is for you, this could be love, or it could be anything. It really could be anything. This is general, all right? And if with the man holding the heart, if this is not love for you, then this is some sort of creative passion project. And oh my God, that's so crazy. I just remembered with the Gemini reading, the Geminis got women holding a heart. So for whomever is here, that could be like the feminine, and you're trying to manifest the masculine here, that you're cross-watching for a Cancer. This message is most likely for you. Now, if this isn't love for you, then this could be a creative passion type project. Something that really comes from the heart for you. Music, art, dance, or something that just really sings to your heart. Something that is something that you want to be of service to others with. It's a heart-based situation. The more you try to rush this situation, Cancer, the more you try to rush this, the more burdensome it becomes. The more taxing on your system it becomes, okay? Don't do that no more, because it's not helping you. All right, let's move to some Oracle here. Let's go with the Moonology deck, and let's just see what Oracle messages we have for the Moonology, for my Cancerians. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Cusp readings. Okay, so you guys would like cusp readings. Oh, you're saying take this one. Okay. Last shuffle. We have one that's fallen out already, and that is, what do you need to release? Waning Moon. What do you need to release, Cancer? Ten of Wands. What is holding you back from this manifestation? What is holding you back from taking a leap of faith? Or what's even holding you back from being patient? Which, that's a weird way of thinking about it, but hey. Yeah. Okay. What else do we have from a Cancerians here? What other advice do we have from the Moonology Oracle? Oh, well, would you look at that, Cancer? New moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. A new romantic cycle begins. Something is starting fresh and new, but you gotta let the old cycle close out first. You've gotta release whatever is in the past first before this new romantic cycle can begin. But again, please don't try to rush this. One last card, please, for Gemini. One last card. Not Gemini, Cancer. Sorry, Cancer. Ah, yeah, see, look, adjustments are required. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have nothing is yet set in stone. Yeah, look, Cancer, you can't rush this. There are things that need to be handled first. There are things that need to be released first before any of this can happen. And that's in the works. That's in the process here. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, you have got to trust your intuition, because I really do feel like your intuition is telling you exactly what you need to do, exactly what steps to take in terms of this. But yet you're fighting it, you're resisting it. It's almost like I feel like an energy of you just want to get to the end result already. And that's your ego talking. Your spirit, your soul is the one that's really more in tune with the journey. Your ego just wants to get it done already. Okay. All right. Let's close out this part of the reading here for you. Oh. Well, I'm so glad, Terry. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's just close out this side of the reading, this part of the reading with a with what's activating here. Some activation for you, yeah? One last shuffle for my Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Yes? What are the activations here? What could Cancer benefit from in this activation? Oh, Lord, that's a lot. That's enough. Overall energy is transition. Card number 43. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. With what, Cancer? Ease and grace, which means slowing down and being patient, right? Right. You have 4 more cards here. Card number 17, consciousness. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them into our reality. And what that is saying to me here is you have got to take, there is so much more to this than you are consciously aware of. And you have to allow yourself to be okay with taking that into account, even if you can't see what those things are, because trust me, the universe can. The universe knows exactly what needs to happen, what is going on. You don't have to handle all the gory details, but you do have to stop being resistant to that flow. That's what I'm getting here. Okay? You may not be able to see it, but it's there. Trust me. Next, you have Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. So some of you might want to work with Merkaba. You might want to work with some healing meditations surrounding the Merkaba, or something like you might want to invest in, because that actually could really help you energetically with this. Oh, I get it. I totally get that, Barbie. I absolutely get that. That's kind of something I deal with too sometimes. Don't worry about it. I still understood what you were saying. Okay, next you have root chakra. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on the physical plane, both in our bodies as well in the physical world. But see, this to me is saying that you need to ground yourself. You need to ground yourself in the here and now. You need to also focus on taking your spiritual vision and grounding it into the physical. But that means you have to work with the energy, which is why Merkaba is here for you. Okay? And then prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being and by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It investigates us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. There's this energy for you, Cancer, in whatever this situation is for you, in whatever this transition is that you find yourself in. There is an energy of there being so many pieces to this puzzle that you're not aware of, and you're getting frustrated about it because you're not moving forward at the speed or whatever that you want to be moving at, and it's what I'm hearing is it's necessary for you to slow down and take a break for a second, or just allow the pieces to come together as they're going to. This is so similar to the Gemini reading. So similar to the Gemini reading. I'm hearing you just got to let go and let God. Because ultimately, whatever it is you're trying to manifest is going to come to you. But it's only going to come to you in the divine right timing, Cancer. Okay? Okay, so here. With that said, give me a few moments here. I'm going to clean this up, and then we are going to get into your love messages. Yes, that sounds like fun. That sure does sound like fun, y'all. All right. Hi, sweetie. Well, thank you for tuning in. If you guys, thank you for those of you that are here. And if you would like, if you are enjoying this reading, I highly recommend that you smash that like button for me. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, let me just clean this up here for a second. Get all of this together. All right, and next we're going to go into love. And what I want to do, I want to start with the whispers of love here for you and see what is going on in terms of your love story right now for my Cancerians. Yeah, it would be helpful to watch the Gemini reading because that one was, it was very similar to the energies that Cancer has going on right now. Yeah? Okay. All right, Cancer, so let's get into your love messages. What's going on in your love timeline right now for my Cancerians? All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the month of March 2020. What's going on in love for you? One last shuffle here. All right, here we go. What's the love story for Cancer right now? Hi, Rachel. What's the love story for my Cancerians? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energies to others. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. What else can we get? Ooh. Oh boy. Let's get one last card, please. Spirit for my Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's the love story here? One last card, please. Okay, well, two last cards. Overall energy, true love. Okay, I like that. True love is here. You could be dealing with a twin flame. Religious factors are affecting your relationship. Your life is influenced, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, okay, we could be talking about some individuals that are dealing with twin flames here because we have both the religious factors cards and we have separation. So I'm feeling like there are people out here that are in separation right now. What the advice for you here is during this separation, you are really being advised to keep an open mind and flirt. Go out there and have fun. Okay, go out there and have some fun. Have a good time. True love is in your life. True love is around you. Okay, but you are in this separation phase. And there's a reason for that. I mean, there's always a reason for that, and here's why. We also have children, finances and career, and pay attention to the red flags, okay? So there are definitely some red flags going on here. Now, this could be a similar situation. You could be dealing with someone that's already in a committed relationship. This could be someone that you're in this relationship with already. But what I'm feeling here is that I'm feeling either it's one or the two of these, or it might be a combination of both. But there are children involved in this situation that are affecting the situation here. And I'm not trying to blame the children for anything because they're kids. I mean, come on, they're freaking kids. But it would be the adults that are having the trouble with it. And with the pay attention to the red flags here, I feel like there is a situation where someone is codependent or not allowing themselves to leave a situation, maybe for the kids. And I would recommend that not happen, especially if the dynamic that you're in is toxic, because then you're only showing children poor examples of of relationships, right? It would be more detrimental to the children for you to stay in a situation, and I am feeling specifically this is for a masculine individual, whether they're a man or a woman. It would be more detrimental for you to stay in a situation that is not loving, that is toxic, than it would be to leave the situation and yet still be a part of the child's life or the children's life. Okay, and then we have let me not go there yet. Pay attention to the red flags in terms of children here is also stating that someone is not recognizing that the person that they're dealing with does not have a good situation with this family situation or with their children. It could also be, and I kind of feel like either you are gaslighting a little bit or they're gaslighting, is what I just heard. Or it's like you have rose-colored glasses on. What I'm feeling here, it's a situation in which you're seeing a negative situation where kids are involved, and yet thinking to yourself, well, when they're with me, it's going to be different. I don't know about that one, Cancer. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay, and then we get into finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Again, this is an energy of codependency. Now, it could be a situation where both of these factors are in play. Maybe this is a situation in which, the children or the family are dependent on you or them or something like that. But I still get that it's a toxic situation. It's a situation in which it doesn't have to be this way, and yet there's enabling happening here. So whomever it is on the outside looking in, because I'm definitely picking up on two different energies here. One person is in this energetic state of keep an open mind, flirt, religious factors are affecting your relationship, and then separation. Well, actually, okay, hold on. This is how it goes. So this person is in this energy. One person is in this energy. This is the combined energy between the two of you. And then this down here is the energy of the other person. Whether whomever it is, this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. Wherever you fall on this, Cancer, is where you fall. Okay? I want to look into, pay attention to the red flags here. For my Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. for this love section here. And honestly, if we're going back to the general message, that could kind of resonate with this, because that spirit just reminded me of that. It's like, if you've got all this crap going on here, especially with this pay attention to the red flags, why the hell would you want to rush into a relationship with this person or these people? You know what I mean? Like, why? Why? Pay attention to the red flags. What is this, spirit, for my Cancerians? What is this pay attention to the red flags here? Oh, good God. That's a lot. That is sure a lot. Okay, we have strength. So what I'm getting with this, Cancer, is you or somebody in this connection has got to have the strength to hold back a little bit. And I'm hearing wait for an ideal circumstance. Wow, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Empress, the Two of Swords, the Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 10 of Wands. Look, Queen of Swords, 10 of Wands, Cancer. I mean, there's an energy of needing to cut out the shit. Cut out the burdens. This is definitely an energy for a feminine here. Definitely an energy for a feminine, because we have the Four of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Two of Swords. There's someone out here that is blindly holding on to a situation. Blindly holding on to a situation, thinking that it's unconditionally loving to hold on to them, when in reality, it's a detriment to yourself. Because what you really need to be doing is flirting, going out there, having a good time, keep an open mind. Because to be quite honest, maybe the person you're caught up on isn't the ideal mate for you. I mean, pay attention to the red flags here, Cancer. You need to have the strength to say no to something. That's what I'm getting here. You have the Page of Wands with the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. So there's a little bit of introspection that needs to happen here, or at least a change in identity, a change in the way you express yourself, a change in the way that you hold yourself, you carry yourself. Change the way you show up for this situation. Okay? You've got to put this to rest. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Red flags, next. I'm cutting that out. Ooh, we're not accepting any red flags here. Are we, Cancer? Don't hold on to something or someone just because of the potential. If there are red flags here at this moment, then do what it is you need to do to keep that away from you. That doesn't mean that they won't change in the future, but don't go accepting situations that are pulling up red flags for you. But you see, I think you need to do this, because then there's the 9 of Swords. You know that you've got to cut something out here, Cancer. Make space for something new, 8 of Pentacles. Do the hard work, the clearing that's necessary so that you can have this true love. Well, Sherry, pay attention to the red flags and do what is right for you. I'm not saying that you have to, I mean, if you need to completely, and to Sherry, this could be for you, or this could be anyone else that is, resonating with this, but you don't have to completely cut them off 100%. But if they're bringing toxicity, if they're bringing negativity, if they're bringing detriment into your life in some way, pay attention to the red flags and say, no, I will not accept that. Right? Where do I want to go from here? But Creole Warrior Princess, you can't do that for him. And so you're doing the right thing by pulling back. And if you can't even be friends with him, then his loss. You know what I mean? But you can't do the work for him, nor should you allow yourself to be held back because someone doesn't want to do their work or someone doesn't want to rise to the occasion. Which is another reason why you have keep an open mind and flirt here. Because someone that you thought or that you think is like your partner or whatnot, it may not necessarily be them. There may be someone out there that is way more suited to you. And if you should find that, Queen of Swords all the way. Look, like homie over here, you know, he had it going on for a while, but now I just met homie over here, and actually homie over here is giving me all the good stuff that homie over here can't or won't give me. So that's kind of a no-brainer, isn't it? Bye, Felicia. You had your chance. You didn't want to follow through, and now someone else is here, someone new, doing all the things that you wouldn't. So what else am I supposed to do? Sit around and wait for your ass? Please. I got better things to do with myself, with my time and my energy, you know? Let's get you some guidance from the Moonology Oracle for my Cancerians. Yes? All right. One last shuffle here. Alrighty, so let's see what we've got for you, Cancer. What is your guidance here from the Moonology deck? Oh, yes. Okay. One last card, please, Spirit. For my Cancerians. Okay. Overall energy. Ooh, yikes. All right, full moon in Leo. Don't let your pride get in the way. And for some of you, yeah, for some of you, your pride is in fact getting in the way. And I'm feeling specifically, and what I'm actually hearing is you don't want to leave the situation behind. It might be that you know, maybe you've been working too hard. But you do have, your hard work is paying off. This could be a situation in which you were really investing a lot of time and emotion and maybe even money into a certain situation. In terms of the money, I don't know, that might be lost, but the energy is not. For somehow, your hard work is going to pay off. But what you need to do is pay attention to the red flags and cut out anything that is in the way, that is superfluous even. That would be blocking what it is that you're really working so hard towards. And that very well could be a person or a mate, a partner that's really not, that's kind of dropping the ball here. Okay? You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Also, you have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. All right? So you have 3 full moons here. Full moon in Leo, Gemini, and Virgo. So that is telling me that something needs to be released, Cancer. Okay? Something needs to be released here. Some of you are having self-worth issues, feeling like you'll never really actually find someone else better than what you have now. Girl, please. Boy, bye. Like, really? Your hard work is paying off, and this is a new moon. So I really do feel like once you really finally release whatever is blocking you, that's when your hard work is really going to pay off, because that's when you're going to have the space to bring in exactly what it is that you want. For sure, Cancer. All right, so let's close this out then, and let's see what the Whispers of Love, what guidance the Whispers of Love has for you. For my Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, one last shuffle here, Cancer, and then we will see what the Whispers of Love Oracle has for you. Okay. Overall energy. Cancer. Overall energy. What does that say? That says, have patience. Love is patient. Love is kind. Always. Okay. Okay. So some of you, we really could be talking about a twin flame connection here, because you have a spiritual connection. Now, either you recognize it as a twin flame, a divine counterpart, or just a soulmate. It doesn't matter. There is a divine connection here. Spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So maybe if it's a past life partner. Okay. But then you have, turn on your heart light, allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love, and you have focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. What I'm really feeling here, Cancer, or for whomever this is who's watching this, maybe this is the cross watcher for the Cancerian. But I really feel like there is a level of compassion that needs to be held here, regardless of what the circumstances are. And if you are in a divine connection, if you are in a twin flame connection or something like that, then the object of the matter is to really focus on unconditional love and really focus on loving that person regardless of what happens between the two of you, regardless of whether you or this other person is still stuck in a relationship that they know is not ideal for you or whatnot. Regardless, it's not about being in separation. If you are in separation, which most likely you are if this is resonating with you, but it's not about being in separation and being resentful through that separation. No, it's about being in separation and understanding, recognizing the fact that the separation is needed for the two of you to do your healing, to go through your process, to live through the process of your lives, which is ultimately preparing you for the union that you seek to happen in the future. Okay. And then you finally have receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. And I really feel like this is a combination with keep an open mind and flirt. Like there is an energy here for some of you that y'all just need to go out and have some fun. Enjoy yourselves. Be with your friends. Be with your family. Be with a soulmate if you need or want to. Allow yourself to receive. Keep an open mind, because just because you might have this divine spiritual connection here, that doesn't mean that's who you're meant to be with, at least at this very moment. There could be others on the path that you could interact with, that you could learn with, that you could have beautiful experiences with, that help you grow into the person that you need to be in order to have or be with that divine partner. But you have to be willing to receive that. You have to put yourself in a space of receptivity and openness to the possibilities. All right, Cancer. So there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. Again, if you would like a look into your own personal situation, please don't hesitate to email me. All the information is in the description box below. With that said, I hope you have a great month, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading for the month of April. Yeah? Take care. Bye.